Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stocks Around Us with Me Pizza. Guys, every business is different from one another, but what every business needs, no matter what kind of business you're in, is a logistics system to help move things along. It's incredibly crucial, especially when manufacturing processes are changing so quickly. The logistics industry must also evolve with it. So right now, guys, we're going to take a look at some key interesting trends that will shape the future of logistics. Everything is about sustainability these days. Customers prefer products that are made and sourced in the right way with minimal impact to the environment. Transportation costs are rising, so manufacturers are now relocating to become closer to the shipment site. Customers now demand multiple locations plus multiple transportation modes. This means that logistic firms are now partnering to work together to satisfy these demands and create large networks. Bringing us to our last key trend. Logistic firms need to become more holistic, offering more value-added services to their customers and expanding into things like e-commerce along with other technological advancements. Today, we're going to explore what logistic companies are now offering to their customers with our featured company, ladies and gentlemen, Century Logistics Holdings. Century Logistics offers integrated logistics solutions for a variety of clients and industries that range from electrical and electronics to fast-moving consumer goods and commodities. Starting with international freight forwarding, the company has long-standing partnerships with carriers for both air and sea, offering services such as cargo or customs clearance and brokerage, full container loads, lesser than container loads, door-to-door services, barging operations, vessels and aircraft charters, and more. Moving on to their transporting management and distribution services. Their network provides a variety of solutions for road transportation needs, for example, different volumes of truckloads, multiple drop and pickup distribution, cross-border transportation, and container haulage. In addition, their contract logistics include warehouse and distribution services, including value-added services like pick and pack, labeling, applying for different permits and approvals, and etc. They also provide oil logistics, where Century offers ship-to-ship transfer, or STS. This is when you store oil cargo on a floating storage unit, and when the oil is sold, it is transferred to merchant tanker vessels. As it involves huge volume of oil, it requires proper equipment and strict adherence to environment and safety guidelines. Aside from these logistics services, their subsidiary Century Advanced Technology offers a wide OEM product range of electrical and electronics home appliances such as LED TVs, washing machines, refrigerators, freezers, and microwave ovens. These are sold to major brand customers in both domestic and overseas markets. Diversifying their services even further, the company provides data management solutions where they manage their clients' documents. This includes document pickup, storage, retrieval, delivery, and scanning. In addition, they also offer Century Cloud, which is a platform for digital storage and online retrieval. As customers increasingly outsource services such as these to third-party firms, Century Logistics will continue to find new and innovative logistics solutions to accommodate evolving demands. So guys, not only does this firm provide a one-stop solution to logistics, but also they've branched into OEM manufacturing and procurement and data management. Very interesting offerings coming from a logistics firm. We're going to go find out more on these strategic initiatives with our special guest, Edwin Yep, the Executive Director of Century Logistics Holdings. Oh my gosh! But what is this for? So now what are they doing here? Testing or what?
This one they are testing to make sure that the pictures are coming out.
Very convenient. Hi Edwin, very nice to meet you.
Hello Pisa, hi.
So first of all, just to give us a big picture of the logistics industry, this industry is very dependent on the economy, and the trade. So how is the global economy and trade doing at the moment?
Well, what I can say with comfort is how is Malaysian economy doing first. In fact, we have seen that business confidence have improved substantially during the second quarter of this year. During last year, Malaysia implemented GST on the 1st of April last year. So immediately after implementation of GST, we saw that there is a marked decrease or reduction of consumption. As a result, we found that consumption will result in us having less movements, and therefore our business came down a little bit during last year. And then beginning of this year, we were affected by the oil prices dropping substantially, and that has resulted in forex running haywire. We are pleased to say that at least for now, it's pretty much subsided, and it's things have gone stabilized substantially from what it was last year. So we are pleased to say that at least for second quarter of this year, we should be doing quite a bit better than before.
Right. What about your outlook in the next few years?
We expect that in terms of logistics, more and more people, more and more customers will expect to outsource. So that's of course good for us. When people realize that logistics, outsourcing of logistics is not all about losing control or someone else making money from them, they will have to realize that outsourcing talks about improving the efficiency. We can perhaps buy freight much cheaper than what they can because we buy in bulk. Okay. We have got our people who are used to the processes who can implement changes for our customers. By outsourcing, we expect that a lot of customers would improve their cost efficiency, okay, as well as improve their processes, thereby resulting in cost savings finally.
So where do you rank compared to other firms in Malaysia?
Quite honestly, there are very little data about the logistics sector. But we know, because we are listed, we know we're the top 3 in terms of market capitalization in Malaysia.
So what are your key main activities within the logistics arm, and what's their contribution to your revenue?
Okay, in terms of logistics, first of all, we handle every single thing, whatever you want to move from point A to point B, we'll store it for you, we'll freight it for you, we'll transport it for you, and when you finally need it, we will distribute for you. So we do from A to B or A to Z in terms of logistics. In terms of assets, we don't pride ourselves to be the largest truck owners. Neither do we pride ourselves to be the largest warehouse owners. But certainly what we pride ourselves is our capability of providing total logistics solutions, excellent total logistics solutions. We believe, for example, warehouses, we have a total of 1.5 million square feet, of which we rent a further 700,000 to 800,000 square feet. So in effect, we do not need to own the assets. What is excess capacity, we can always outsource ourselves. We rent. Okay?
Right.
And trucks, for example, we have about 150 trucks in total. That is probably less than 1/3 of our requirement. You can see from here, you don't even see Century trucks here because we actually outsource a lot of our truck needs. Okay, so what we do instead is we will prefer to manage external fleet rather than own ourselves. Okay, and on top of that, finally we will manage the truck fleets. We have got, I think in total about 8 truck companies, we will manage their fleets on behalf of them.
So in addition, to just the normal day-to-day logistics, you're also in the OEM procurement, manufacturing, and data management as well. How did you get into these businesses to begin with?
Wow. In terms of, let me talk about procurement logistics. We started doing this because we found that there's a void in this space. You see, we're in logistics ourselves, and we realized that, look, a lot of these customers, they don't really want to handle manufacturing themselves. They don't really want to handle procurement. What they really want to do is to sell their brands. Okay, so you've got the Malaysian brands, and particularly, what they do is, instead of concentrating on manufacturing the product, they rather outsource completely. What they need to do is advertise, do their branding, and do their selling. Okay, everything else leave for someone like us to have.
So let's talk about your data management business. First of all, what is the main service offering that you're doing here?
Okay. What we do is we offer something called PEC. Okay, P stands for physical storage, where we will store the physical boxes itself. Okay, E stands for electronic storage, where we will, if you permit, we will open the boxes, we will scan all the documents inside those boxes, and we will store it electronically for you. Meaning, we will give you back your hard drive. Okay. And then you can keep your hard drive separately. Okay. C stands for Century Cloud. What we do here is that if you do not want to store your, those hard drives, we will store it in the cloud for you. And when you want to retrieve it, go to the net, you can retrieve the documents from the net itself.
And how is this business doing currently?
Well, this business, we find that it's growing. Only thing is, a lot of times, winning new accounts is a little bit challenging because it involves a lot of work for the clients itself to move from one service provider to another. So yes, we are winning accounts, but not at a pace which we are terribly excited about.
I see.
But certainly, we believe strongly in this business because we offer very competitive rates in the sense that we are storing in Port Klang versus storing in the city centre itself. So our cost per unit is a lot lower. Secondly, we also offer the E part electronic storage, where it's different for a lot of service providers. We will scan those documents for our customers, as well as we'll store it in the C, in the cloud.
And are there other business opportunities that you're looking into, just in general for the company?
Well, in this industry, the buzzword now is e-commerce. So we're exploring, look, what can we really do in e-commerce? We cannot be a marketplace itself like Lazada. We also cannot be a courier company with, we don't really provide courier services. So we felt that the right entry point would be being an enabler, matching the marketplace to the physical service provider.
Very interesting businesses ahead for you.
Watch this space.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for
Thank
today,
you.
Edwin. Financial highlights. At the end of 2015, Century Logistics' revenue was over 297 million ringgits, or over 2.5 billion baht, growing by 41% in 6 years. Its net profit was over 31.9 million, or 273 million baht, a growth of 53%. Its net profit margin was at 10.7% and ROE at 11.4%. Its PE was at 9.68 and PBV around 1. At the end of 2015, Century Logistics' share price was at 0.84 ringgits, or 7.2 baht. Its market cap was over 311 million ringgits, or 2.6 billion baht, a growth of 91% from 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Century Logistics Holdings. Join us again next time for more company highlights with Me Pizza. Now, if you'll excuse me, I better go lift some heavy cargo with this amazingly cool forklift. See you guys later!
Hang about with me, mate, I'll show you some places, meet some good people, Did a beer, shed of a
집에 소리를 깨뜨렸다